Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the class of financial accounting. It's our next lecture, the same chapter, partnership formation. Now we will do the question number 8. Okay, let's start. A firm Nol Corporation having partners Nadir, Usman and Luqman with their capitals rupees 15,000, 25,000 and 40,000. These are the capital of the partners respectively. They agreed that being active partners, Nadir and Usman will be entitled for a salary rupees 500 and 400 per month. They are getting salary rupees 500 and 400 per month, so we will multiply 500 with 12 and 400 with 12 to get their salaries per annum, because we will prepare this statement at the end of the next one is 8% interest is allowed on capital of all. We will take 8% interest on their respective capital, which are 15,000, 20,000 and 25,000 and 40,000, and the remainder of the income will be distributed among all the partners equally. The remaining income will be distributed equally between the partners. So and the income of the firm is 13,600. So we will solve the question. First of all, we will write the income 13,600. Next, we will write the salary. How we calculated the salary? The salary of Nadir is 500 per month. So I have multiplied 500 with 12 and get 6,000. And then our salary of Usman is 400 per month. So multiply 400 with 12 and get 4,800. The next we are going to give the partners the interest, as we have studied in the question. There are two things we are going to give the partners. One is interest on capital and the second one is salary. So the interest on the capital is 8% in the first 1200. How I will calculate it? 15,000 is the capital of the Nadir. 15,000 multiply 8 divided by 100, I will get 1200. Similarly, 25,000 is the capital of Usman. 25,000 multiply 8 divided by 100, I will get 2,000. And the 40,000 is the capital of Luqman. 40,000 multiply 8 divided by 100, we will get 3,200. So 13,000 is the income. You have give salary 6,000, 4,800. Total salary is 10,800. Remaining income is 2,800. Now we have to provide interest on capital to the partner. 1,200 to Nadir, 2,000 to Usman, 3,200 to Luqman. So total 6,400 requirement is. But we have only 2,800. How much we are in less of money? 3,600. 3,600 is not available with us, so 3,600 is a loss and it will be distributed among all the partners equally. So I have divided 3,600 by 3 and get 1,200. 1,200, 1,200 and 1,200. Now nothing available with the firm. The whole income is distributed, the whole loss is distributed, nothing left with the firm. But if you look at the partner situation, you come to know that Nadir gets 6,000 as his salary, 1,200 as interest and 7,200, and he have to give firm 1,200 as a part of loss. So 6,000 will be provided to him by the firm. Usman have a 6,800, 4,800 as salary, 2,000 as an interest and 1,200 will be deducted from his money as a share of loss, and 5,600 will be left with him. Luqman have 3,200 as interest on capital and he have to provide 1,200 as a share of loss. So 2,000 will be provided to him. Total these are the share of the partners. In total column, 3,600 is the loss and 3,600 nothing left, and this is the whole question. If we add 10,800, 6,400 and deduct 3,600, we will get 13,600. It means 13,600 is distributed among partners. Now if you look at the question, they have made journal entry. Question number 8, make journal entry and prepare statement of income distribution. So I have make journal entry, a simple entry. Just I have take the balances of their capital, as we are giving them their money, so increase in capital is always credit, so capital is credited and revenue and expense summary is debited. This is the division of profit. This was the question number 8. I did not define it too much detail because already we have solved too many questions in this chapter. Let's move to the question number 9. Varsi and Usman were partners of firm Haqqani Store, having the capital balances 20,000, 25,000. Two partners, Varsi and Usmani, and they have a balance of 20,000 and 25,000 respectively. Now what they have decided? They have decided 10% interest will be given to the partner. So first of all, you have to write the income in the statement. It's a statement of income distribution summary. Then you will write the interest on capital. Varsi and Usman are entitled for a salary 6,000, 7,000 per annum. So you will write this salary as it, because it is per annum. 6,000 and 7,200 salary will be given to the partner, and remaining income and loss will be divided equally. Now none of them draw any amount as salary from the business throughout the year. Either they draw without salary or not withdraw salary. We are just not concerned with this, but if you find that there are two requirements, necessary journal entries for the computation of the following. First one is net income and second one is net loss. If the firm have a net income, how we will solve the question? If we have a net loss, how we solve the question? So this question have two questions. In one question we will take net income and the second question we will take net loss. So how we will solve the question? In first question we have take 30,000 as my net income. 30,000 is my net income, and the next one is interest on capital. How we have calculated interest on capital? We will take 20% of 20,000 and 20% of 25,000. So 2,000 and 2,500 is the interest on capital. Total we are giving 4,500 to both partner. What left with me? I have left with 25,500. First of all, I would like to mention you that 30,000 must be in the upper row. There is a printing mistake that this line is giving its sequence with 30,000. 30,000 not in this line. The 45,000 is equal to 25,500, because the firm was not left with 30,000. Firm is already providing 4,500 as interest on capital. So firm is left with 25,500. The next thing which was firm is giving to the partner is their salaries. 6,000 to Varsi and 7,200 to Usman. The total 13,200 is firm is giving to their partner. 25,500 was previously available with the firm. Now firm is giving 13,200 is the salary. So firm is left with 12,300. Now this 12,300 will be divided equally between the partners. Remaining income equally 6,150, 6,150. So nothing remained with the firm. And so Varsi take 14,150 and Usmani take 15,850. Both have taken amount from the business, so both capital will be credited. Usman capital will be credited 14,150. Varsi capital will be credited 14,150. Usmani capital will be credited 15,850. Total 30,000 income and revenue summary distributed among partner, and this way. In the second question, we have to write this as a loss. 7,750 as a loss. Now we will take it as a loss. So if we have 7,750 as a loss, now first of all we will give interest on capital same 2,000, 2,500, 4,500. My loss increased to 12,250 because already I have a loss of 7,750 and I am giving 2,000 to Varsi and 2,500 to Usmani. Second, I have to provide salary to the partners 6,000 and 7,200. So again my loss increased to 25,450. Now this loss will be distributed equally between two partners and nothing remain with the firm. If I will check the firm, the situation of the partner, Varsi take 2,000, 6,000, 8,000, but he have to provide 12,725 as a loss, so he have to give 4,725 to the firm. Usmani will take 2,500 as interest, 7,200 as a salary, 9,700, but he have to provide 12,725 as a share of loss, so he have to give 3,025 as a loss to the firm. Total they are taking 7,750 from the firm. This was giving 7,750 to the firm. This was the situation, but if you look at the question, you find that Varsi and Usman both are giving to the firm, so their capital will be debited, because decrease in capital always is debited. Their capital will be debited for 4725, 3025, and revenue and expense summary will be credited. I hope this question will be clear to you. In the next lecture I will move with the next question number 10. The same question I am doing again and again, because I want that each and every concept of this chapter will become clear to you people, and this chapter become much more easier for you people, because this chapter is most important for the annual examination. Thank you.